All right, let's get it, everybody. Welcome back. This is another Dogfather break. This is our second of the day. Select quarter case break number 2. All teams are bought, sold, and paid for. As always, hello, Robert. Welcome back, sir. As always, this is part of the eBay monthly sweeps. No purchase necessary to enter. 8 entries per household per calendar month. Rules, regulations in the link in the top of the description of the auction. All right, all teams are sold. I need to roll some dice real quick. We had a tie for second most teams between Dennis and Mike with a Y. They both had 3. I'm just going to roll some dice real quick. Dennis, you're on the top. You're going to be 1, 2, 3. Mike, you're on the bottom. You're going to be 4, 5, 6. It is a 2. Dennis, you will be 2A. Mike, you will be 2B. You're both going to get the second bonus. Just wanted to see what order I'm going to pull them in. Robert, my friend, you have the first bonus for the most teams in 8. Let's go, everybody. Teams: Robert with the Cardinals and the Falcons, Mark with the Ravens, Robert with the Bills, Dennis with the Panthers, Wynn with the Bears, William with the Bengals, Mike with the Browns, Matthew with the Cowboys, Mike with the Broncos, Brandon with the Lions, Travis with the Packers, Dennis with the Texans, Robert with the Colts, Mike with the Jags, Nicole with the Chiefs, Nick with the Raiders, Robert with the Chargers, Kenneth with the Rams, Dennis with the Dolphins, Steve with the Vikings, Robert with the Patriots, Zach with the Giants, Zach with the Saints, Robert with the Giants, Brandon with the Jets, Steve with the Eagles, Nick with Steelers, Eric 49ers, Jeffrey Seahawks, Robert Buccaneers, Travis Titans, and Kenneth with the Commanders. Third bonus will go to the first hit of the break. Fourth bonus will be randomized between all teams available that do not receive a hit during the break. I'll just cut my finger. All right. Do a little cracking stack while we let everybody get in the room. Liking the select so far this year. We had 4 hits being numbered, autos, etc. As the first break, we had an auto and a mem. Couple of numbered. So hopefully it stays the same way. What up, sir? I think we had 1 box that didn't have some sort of a hit in it. So we will probably be looking at some more select, everybody. As long as it stays like this, we will. Love pulling them zebras and tie-dyes. Hopefully we can pull one off today. All right, everybody, we do not sleeve up everything during the break. I was starting to say what I was going to sleeve, but after looking what was left and what was not left in the last break, I made the decision I'm just going to sleeve up every card. So every card is going to be sleeved in this break, even your base. We're just going to sleeve everything before we even start sorting. Told you my OCD kicks in, and that's what happens, everybody. I just start, like Oprah with sleeves. I just start sleeving everything. You get a sleeve, and you get a sleeve. So it's easier for me to go through and sleeve everything. Might make it a little bit quicker for us during the break. Buka, Morrison, and Johnson. I will try my best, sir. I'm a Bucks fan myself. Them Ibuka, him and Johnson, boy, I hope. Pretty sure we're going to lose Evan. Darton scares. Pretty sure we're going to lose. I started to say Scatbo. I knew who you meant. I was pretty sure who you meant. I was thinking Scatbo. I got you. Pretty sure Bucks are going to lose Evans this year. I'm a Bucks fan, and like as good as he's been for us, whew, that man's hurt a lot. I was thinking Otten too. But yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to lose Evans. But with our rookies that we had last year, Ibuka, Johnson, like I think we're going to be okay. We picked up another good wide receiver somewhere, maybe on a trade. A lot of crazy stuff going on out there in the trade world. Still not a Mayfield fan, so I don't know. We can trade him for somebody. I'd be all up for a Mayfield Stroud transfer. All right, cards, everybody. Here we go. And make sure YouTube's got a good boom. Tuamalu on the rookie. Caleb Williams. Owens, Burden, Futures, Golden, Hunt, Myles Garrett, Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy, Kendry Miller, Silver, Quinyon Mitchell, Tyler Show on the Select Certified, Hill, Pollard, Stephon Diggs on the red and blue, Tariq Woolen, Amanwari, Spencer Rattler on the red and blue. No, that's not red and blue. Numbered. 276 out of 699. Nice little hit there for the Saints. They'll be the third bonus winner. Elijah Arroyo on the red and blue. Waddle, Pierce Jr., Jalen Lane, Puka Nacua red and blue, and an Alvin Kamara. Nice little Rattler hit for New Orleans. Spencer Rattler. So New Orleans and Zach with the third bonus of the break. And next blaster, everybody, we got Pollard, Golden, Young, Thomas Jr., Jalen Lane, Tuamalu, Michael Williams, Saquon Barkley, Amanwari, Jerry Jeudy, Silver, Marshawn Lattimore for the Commanders. Golden Futures, Caleb, red and blue, Javonte Williams, Reggie Gillum, silver auto for the Bills. Derwin James, Kareem Hunt, James Pierce Jr., Quinshawn Judkins, red and blue. Flowers, CD, T. Hill, Jahmyr Gibbs, red and blue, and a Will Campbell. Set those to the side. We're leaving all those for sure. Nice little hit for Robert in Buffalo. You go, Robert. Third blaster, everybody. Let's get it. We got Watkins, Brown, Jordan Watkins on the silver rookie, Jacobs, Mitchell, Stroud, Andrew Murray, Micah Parsons, RJ Harvey, Aaron Rodgers, red and blue, Jacoby Myers, Will Johnson, Derrick Henry, Justin Herbert, Hunter Henry, Mason Graham select certified, Jermaine Sherwood, Tyron Williams, Norman Loft, Omar Norman Loft on the red and blue. Got a colored coming off. There's your Tez Johnson, Mason Taylor, LJ. 588 out of 899. Jalen Walker, red and blue, and a Justin Jefferson. Mark in the Ravens. Just the base so far, Robert. There might be some red and blues. No red and blues yet, just base. On the box number 4, Addison, Beck, Jones, JSN, Brian Thomas Jr., Luther Burden, Spencer Rattler, Christian McCaffrey, Quinn Ewers, Evan Brown, Luther Burden on the red and blue, McBride, London, Jaden Daniels, second year, Tua on the red and blue, Melliott, Javonte Williams, Benjamin Morrison, Silver, Tatoria McMillan, Malachi Starks futures, Jalen Milroe base, George Pickens red and blue, Ashton Genty on the mem, and Kyle Pitts. There's my thick sleeves. Raiders and Nick with the Genty. Last box, everybody. Let's get it. Throw some mojo on these. Barron, Sawyer, Butker, RJ Harvey future, Bateman, Keandre Lambert Smith, Geno Smith, Alvin Kamara future, turbocharged, Jalen Noel, Trayvon Henderson, Silver, DeAndre Swift, Will Howard certified, McMillan, Dalton Kincaid, Trey Benson on the red and blue, Jalen Walker, Malik Neighbors, RJ Harvey, white, 93 out of 799. Going out to Denver and Mike with a Y, James Conner, red and blue, Conley, Diggs, Nakua, red and blue, a chain for Miami, and Andrew Van Ginkel. So once again, select still going good. One hit per box. All right. Quick little recap. Milroe, base, show, select certified, Genty on the mem, Rattler, number 2, $8.99, LJ, number 2, $8.99. Reggie Gilliam for the Bills. And Robert, not numbered on the Silver Prism auto, and RJ Harvey, Denver white, number 2, $7.99. Put these hits back up so we know who received what. We'll stick these over here to the side for sorting. All right, everybody. Let's go. Peanut butter jelly bonus time. We need to randomize off one team that did not receive a hit during the break. So we're going to start again. Blow it up so everybody can see. As long as they did not receive a hit during the break, they'll receive the fourth bonus. Dallas. No Dallas. So Dallas will receive the fourth and final bonus. Matthew. All right, it's peanut butter jelly bonus time. Don't know why I've gotten stuck saying that. Envelopes numbered 1 through 10. Little box to catch my dice in. Old Jersey Fusion box. And backup envelopes to put in their place. I'm going to roll the dice. It's going to tell me which envelope to pull. I'm going to write your name, a team associated with your name on the envelope. Turn them upside down top. We'll come back and open them in the order we pulled them. Sorry, but I had to take a sip of water. Let's get it. Make sure my dice are on. Robert's first with the most teams in 8. And the Cardinals is a 3. Remember, Robert, you have the chance to exchange your bonus if you're unhappy with the first one you receive. When I open it, if you don't like it, sir, just pick any number between 1 and 10, and we'll get that envelope out as well. 2A tied for the second most teams in Dennis with the Panthers. It's an 8. We're up to Dennis in Carolina. To B, Mike, tied for the second most teams with the Browns, is another 3. Mike with a Y, on Cleveland. Third bonus, Zach and the Saints for the first hit of the break. It is another 3. We're just going to roll 3s today. Sorry, I have a cousin that has it with Z-A-C-H. I want to make sure I put it right on there. All right. Last but not least, Matthew with the Cowboys for not receiving a hit. It is a 9. Went to Matthew in Dallas. All right, the bonuses are ready for our 6 o'clock break. Backups more than ready. All right, Roberts, Arizona, for the most teams is Tom Brady, the USA and Super Bowl from 21 or 22 Mosaic. Just let me know if you want to change those, sir. Just pick envelope between 1 and 10. Dennis and Mike tied for the second most teams. Dennis in Carolina. Brady, base and Super Bowl. All the Bradys are coming out in this one. Mike in Cleveland tied for the second most teams. Cade Stover, rookie ticket. Zach. All right, Robert, I see you. Zach in New Orleans for the first hit of the break. Jonathan Taylor, 3 of 10. 3 of 10. That's the gold out of the Revolution. And Matthew in Dallas for not receiving a hit during the break. Bryce Underwood, 2 of 8. 2 of 8. Once again, a nice little run there on the bonuses. Took out my gold Taylor, Stover Auto, Brady's going out the door. All right, everybody, that does it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for your purchases. We'll be back at 6. If we don't see you then, we'll be back Friday and Sunday of next week. Got a lot of hobby boxes we're mixing in with some jerseys. Probably some footballs, too, next weekend. All right, everybody, thank you once again. We will see you next time. Peace out, everyone.